1 to Ronaldo. 2 for 2. 3 for 2 to Ronaldo. 3 for 3. 4 for 3 to Ronaldo. 4 for 4. 5 for 4 to Messi. 5 for 5. 6 for 5 to Ronaldo. 7 for 5 to Ronaldo. 8 for 5 to Ronaldo. 8 for 6 to Ronaldo. 9 for 6 to Ronaldo. 10 for 6 to Ronaldo. 11 for 6 to Ronaldo. 12 for 6 to Ronaldo. 12 for 7 to Ronaldo. 12 for 8 to Ronaldo. 12 for 9 to Ronaldo. 12 for 10 to Ronaldo. 12 for 11 to Ronaldo. 13 for 11 to Ronaldo. 14 for 11 to Ronaldo. 14 for 12 to Ronaldo. 14 for 13 to Ronaldo. 15 for 13 to Ronaldo. 15 for 14 to Ronaldo. 16 for 14 to Ronaldo. 16 for 15 to Ronaldo. 17 for 15 to Ronaldo. 18 for 15 to Ronaldo. 18 for 16 to Ronaldo. 18 for 17 to Ronaldo. 18 for 18. 19 for 18 to Ronaldo. 19 for 19. 20 for 19 to Messi. 20 for 20. 21 for 20 to Messi. 22 for 20 to Messi. 22 for 21 to Messi. 23 for 21 to Messi. 23 for 22 to Messi. 23 for 23. 24 for 23 to Ronaldo. 24 for 24. 25 for 24 to Messi. 25 for 25. 26 for 25 to Ronaldo. 27 for 25 to Ronaldo. 28 for 25 to Ronaldo. 28 for 26 to Ronaldo. 28 for 27 to Ronaldo. 28 for 28. 29 for 28 to Messi. 29 for 29. 30 for 29 to Ronaldo. 30 for 30. 31 for 32 Ronaldo. 32 for 32 Ronaldo. 32 for 31 to Ronaldo. 33 for 31 to Ronaldo. 34 for 31 to Ronaldo. 34 for 32 to Ronaldo. 34 for 33 to Ronaldo. 35 for 33 to Ronaldo. 36 for 33 to Ronaldo. 36 for 34 to Ronaldo. 36 for 35 to Ronaldo. 37 for 35 to Ronaldo. 37 for 36 to Ronaldo. 37 for 37. 38 for 37 to Ronaldo. 39 for 37 to Ronaldo. 40 for 37 to Ronaldo. 40 for 38 to Ronaldo. 41 for 38 to Ronaldo. 42 for 38 to Ronaldo. 42 for 39 to Ronaldo. 42 for 42 Ronaldo. 43 for 42 Ronaldo. 43 for 41 to Ronaldo. 44 for 41 to Ronaldo. 44 for 42 to Ronaldo. 45 for 42 to Ronaldo. 45 for 43 to Ronaldo. 45 for 44 to Ronaldo. 46 for 44 to Ronaldo. 46 for 45 to Ronaldo. 46 for 46. 47 for 46 to Messi. 48 for 46 to Messi. 49 for 46 to Messi. 50 for 46 to Messi. 51 for 46 to Messi. 51 for 47 to Messi. 51 for 48 to Messi. 51 for 49 to Messi. 51 for 52 Messi. 52 for 52 Messi. 53 for 52 Messi. 53 for 51 to Messi. 54 for 51 to Messi. 54 for 52 to Messi. 54 for 53 to Messi. 55 for 53 to Messi. 56 for 53 to Messi. 56 for 54 to Messi. 57 for 54 to Messi. 58 for 54 to Messi. 59 for 54 to Messi. 60 for 54 to Messi. 60 for 55 to Messi. 61 for 55 to Messi. 61 for 56 to Messi. 61 for 57 to Messi. 62 for 57 to Messi. 63 for 57 to Messi. 64 for 57 to Messi. 64 for 58 to Messi. 64 for 59 to Messi. 64 for 60 to Messi. 64 for 61 to Messi. 65 for 61 to Messi. 66 for 61 to Messi. 67 for 61 to Messi. 67 for 62 to Messi. 67 for 63 to Messi. 67 for 64 to Messi. 68 for 64 to Messi. 69 for 64 to Messi. 70 for 64 to Messi. 71 for 64 to Messi. 72 for 64 to Messi. 73 for 64 to Messi. 73 for 65 to Messi. 74 for 65 to Messi. 74 for 66 to Messi. 75 for 66 to Messi. 75 for 67 to Messi. 76 for 67 to Messi. 77 for 67 to Messi. 78 for 67 to Messi. 78 for 68 to Messi. 78 for 69 to Messi. 78 for 70 to Messi. 79 for 72 Messi. 79 for 71 to Messi. 80 for 71 to Messi. 80 for 72 to Messi. 80 for 73 to Messi. 80 for 74 to Messi. 80 for 75 to Messi. 81 for 75 to Messi. 81 for 76 to Messi. 82 for 76 to Messi. 83 for 76 to Messi. 84 for 76 to Messi. 85 for 76 to Messi. 85 for 77 to Messi. 85 for 78 to Messi. 85 for 79 to Messi. 85 for 80 to Messi. 86 for 80 to Messi. 86 for 81 to Messi. 87 for 81 to Messi. 87 for 82 to Messi. 87 for 83 to Messi. 88 for 83 to Messi. 88 for 84 to Messi. 89 for 84 to Messi. 90 for 84 to Messi. 90 for 85 to Messi. 91 for 85 to Messi. 92 for 85 to Messi. 92 for 86 to Messi. 93 for 86 to Messi. 93 for 87 to Messi. 94 for 87 to Messi. 95 for 87 to Messi. 96 for 87 to Messi. 97 for 87 to Messi. 98 for 87 to Messi. 99 for 87 to Messi. 100 for 87 to Messi. 101 for 87 to Messi. 102 for 87 to Messi. 103 for 87 to Messi. 103 for 88 to Messi. 103 for 89 to Messi. 104 for 89 to Messi. 104 for 92 Messi. 105 for 92 Messi. 106 for 92 Messi. 106 for 91 to Messi. 106 for 92 to Messi. 107 for 92 to Messi. 108 for 92 to Messi. 108 for 93 to Messi. 108 for 94 to Messi. 109 for 94 to Messi. 110 for 94 to Messi. 110 for 95 to Messi. 111 for 95 to Messi. 112 for 95 to Messi. 113 for 95 to Messi. 114 for 95 to Messi. 115 for 95 to Messi. 115 for 96 to Messi. 116 for 96 to Messi. 117 for 96 to Messi. 117 for 97 to Messi. 117 for 98 to Messi. 117 for 99 to Messi. 118 for 99 to Messi. 119 for 99 to Messi. 119 for 100 to Messi. 119 for 101 to Messi. 120 for 101 to Messi. 120 for 102 to Messi. 121 for 102 to Messi. 121 for 103 to Messi. 121 for 104 to Messi. 121 for 105 to Messi. 121 for 106 to Messi. 121 for 107 to Messi. 121 for 108 to Messi. 121 for 109 to Messi. 122 for 109 to Messi. 122 for 110 to Messi. 123 for 110 to Messi. 124 for 110 to Messi. 124 for 111 to Messi. 125 for 111 to Messi. 125 for 112 to Messi. 125 for 113 to Messi. 125 for 114 to Messi. 125 for 115 to Messi. 125 for 116 to Messi. 126 for 116 to Messi. 126 for 117 to Messi. 126 for 118 to Messi. 126 for 119 to Messi. 127 for 119 to Messi. 127 for 120 to Messi. 128 for 122 Messi. 129 for 122 Messi. 129 for 121 to Messi. 129 for 122 to Messi. 130 for 122 to Messi. 131 for 122 to Messi. 132 for 122 to Messi. 132 for 123 to Messi. 133 for 123 to Messi. 133 for 124 to Messi. 134 for 124 to Messi. 135 for 124 to Messi. 135 for 124 135 to Messi. 135 for 126 to Messi. 136 for 126 to Messi. 137 for 126 to Messi. 137 for 127 to Messi. 138 for 127 to Messi. 138 for 128 to Messi. 138 for 129 to Messi. 138 for 132 Messi. 139 for 132 Messi. 140 for 132 Messi. 140 for 131 to Messi. 140 for 132 to Messi. 140 for 133 to Messi. 140 for 134 to Messi. 141 for 134 to Messi. 141 for 135 to Messi. 141 for 136 to Messi. 142 for 136 to Messi. 142 for 137 to Messi. 142 for 138 to Messi. 143 for 138 to Messi. 144 for 138 to Messi. 144 for 139 to Messi. 144 for 140 to Messi. 145 for 140 to Messi. 145 for 141 to Messi. 146 for 141 to Messi. 147 for 141 to Messi. 147 for 142 to Messi. 148 for 142 to Messi. 149 for 142 to Messi. 149 for 143 to Messi. 149 for 144 to Messi. 150 for 144 to Messi. 151 for 144 to Messi. 152 for 144 to Messi. 153 for 144 to Messi. 153 for 145 to Messi. 154 for 145 to Messi. 155 for 145 to Messi. 155 for 146 to Messi. 155 for 147 to Messi. 155 for 148 to Messi. 155 for 149 to Messi. 156 for 149 to Messi. 156 for 150 to Messi. 156 for 151 to Messi. 156 for 152 to Messi. 156 for 153 to Messi. 156 for 154 to Messi. 156 for 155 to Messi. 156 for 156. 157 for 156 to Ronaldo. 158 for 156 to Ronaldo. 159 for 156 to Ronaldo. 159 for 157 to Ronaldo. 160 for 157 to Ronaldo. 161 for 157 to Ronaldo. 162 for 157 to Ronaldo. 163 for 157 to Ronaldo. 164 for 157 to Ronaldo. 164 for 158 to Ronaldo. 165 for 158 to Ronaldo. 166 for 158 to Ronaldo. 167 for 158 to Ronaldo. 168 for 158 to Ronaldo. 168 for 159 to Ronaldo. 168 for 162 Ronaldo. 168 for 161 to Ronaldo. 169 for 161 to Ronaldo. 170 for 161 to Ronaldo. 170 for 162 to Ronaldo. 170 for 163 to Ronaldo. 170 for 164 to Ronaldo. 170 for 165 to Ronaldo. 171 for 165 to Ronaldo. 171 for 166 to Ronaldo. 172 for 166 to Ronaldo. 172 for 167 to Ronaldo. 172 for 168 to Ronaldo. 172 for 169 to Ronaldo. 173 for 169 to Ronaldo. 174 for 169 to Ronaldo. 174 for 170 to Ronaldo. 175 for 172 Ronaldo. 176 for 172 Ronaldo. 177 for 172 Ronaldo. 177 for 171 to Ronaldo. 178 for 171 to Ronaldo. 179 for 171 to Ronaldo. 179 for 172 to Ronaldo. 179 for 173 to Ronaldo. 179 for 174 to Ronaldo. 179 for 175 to Ronaldo. 179 for 176 to Ronaldo. 180 for 176 to Ronaldo. 180 for 177 to Ronaldo. 181 for 177 to Ronaldo. 181 for 178 to Ronaldo. 182 for 178 to Ronaldo. 183 for 178 to Ronaldo. 184 for 178 to Ronaldo. 185 for 178 to Ronaldo. 185 for 179 to Ronaldo. 186 for 179 to Ronaldo. 186 for 182 Ronaldo. 187 for 182 Ronaldo. 187 for 181 to Ronaldo. 188 for 181 to Ronaldo. 188 for 182 to Ronaldo. 189 for 182 to Ronaldo. 189 for 183 to Ronaldo. 189 for 184 to Ronaldo. 190 for 184 to Ronaldo. 191 for 184 to Ronaldo. 192 for 184 to Ronaldo. 192 for 185 to Ronaldo. 192 for 186 to Ronaldo. 192 for 187 to Ronaldo. 193 for 187 to Ronaldo. 194 for 187 to Ronaldo. 195 for 187 to Ronaldo. 195 for 188 to Ronaldo. 196 for 188 to Ronaldo. 197 for 188 to Ronaldo. 198 for 188 to Ronaldo. 199 for 188 to Ronaldo. 200 for 188 to Ronaldo. 201 for 188 to Ronaldo. 202 for 188 to Ronaldo. 203 for 188 to Ronaldo. 203 for 189 to Ronaldo. 204 for 189 to Ronaldo. 205 for 189 to Ronaldo. 206 for 189 to Ronaldo. 206 for 190 to Ronaldo. 206 for 191 to Ronaldo. 207 for 191 to Ronaldo. 208 for 191 to Ronaldo. 208 for 192 to Ronaldo. 209 for 192 to Ronaldo. 209 for 193 to Ronaldo. 210 for 193 to Ronaldo. 210 for 194 to Ronaldo. 211 for 194 to Ronaldo. 211 for 195 to Ronaldo. 211 for 196 to Ronaldo. 211 for 197 to Ronaldo. 211 for 198 to Ronaldo. 211 for 199 to Ronaldo. 212 for 199 to Ronaldo. 213 for 199 to Ronaldo. 214 for 199 to Ronaldo. 214 for 200 to Ronaldo. 215 for 200 to Ronaldo. 215 for 201 to Ronaldo. 215 for 202 to Ronaldo. 216 for 202 to Ronaldo. 217 for 202 to Ronaldo. 218 for 202 to Ronaldo. 219 for 202 to Ronaldo. 219 for 203 to Ronaldo. 219 for 204 to Ronaldo. 219 for 205 to Ronaldo. 220 for 205 to Ronaldo. 221 for 205 to Ronaldo. 222 for 205 to Ronaldo. 222 for 206 to Ronaldo. 223 for 206 to Ronaldo. 224 for 206 to Ronaldo. 224 for 207 to Ronaldo. 225 for 207 to Ronaldo. 225 for 208 to Ronaldo. 225 for 209 to Ronaldo. 226 for 209 to Ronaldo. 226 for 210 to Ronaldo. 227 for 210 to Ronaldo. 227 for 211 to Ronaldo. 228 for 211. 228 for 212 to Ronaldo. 229 for 212 to Ronaldo. 230 for 212 to Ronaldo. 230 for 213 to Ronaldo. 230 for 214 to Ronaldo. 231 for 214 to Ronaldo. 232 for 214 to Ronaldo. 232 for 215 to Ronaldo. 232 for 216 to Ronaldo. 232 for 217 to Ronaldo. 233 for 217 to Ronaldo. 233 for 218 to Ronaldo. 234 for 218 to Ronaldo. 234 for 219 to Ronaldo. 235 for 219 to Ronaldo. 235 for 220 to Ronaldo. 236 for 222 Ronaldo. 237 for 222 Ronaldo. 238 for 222 Ronaldo. 239 for 222 Ronaldo. 239 for 221 to Ronaldo. 240 for 221 to Ronaldo. 240 for 222 to Ronaldo. 240 for 223 to Ronaldo. 240 for 224 to Ronaldo. 240 for 225 to Ronaldo. 240 for 226 to Ronaldo. 241 for 226 to Ronaldo. 242 for 226 to Ronaldo. 243 for 226 to Ronaldo. 243 for 227 to Ronaldo. 243 for 228 to Ronaldo. 243 for 229 to Ronaldo. 244 for 229 to Ronaldo. 245 for 229 to Ronaldo. 245 for 230 to Ronaldo. 246 for 230 to Ronaldo. 246 for 231 to Ronaldo. 247 for 231 to Ronaldo. 248 for 231 to Ronaldo. 248 for 232 to Ronaldo. 249 for 232 to Ronaldo. 250 for 232 to Ronaldo. 251 for 232 to Ronaldo. 252 for 232 to Ronaldo. 253 for 232 to Ronaldo. 253 for 233 to Ronaldo. 254 for 233 to Ronaldo. 255 for 233 to Ronaldo. 256 for 233 to Ronaldo. 256 for 234 to Ronaldo. 256 for 235 to Ronaldo. 256 for 236 to Ronaldo. 257 for 236 to Ronaldo. 258 for 236 to Ronaldo. 259 for 236 to Ronaldo. 260 for 236 to Ronaldo. 260 for 237 to Ronaldo. 260 for 238 to Ronaldo. 260 for 239 to Ronaldo. 261 for 239 to Ronaldo. 261 for 240 to Ronaldo. 261 for 241 to Ronaldo. 262 for 241 to Ronaldo. 263 for 241 to Ronaldo. 263 for 242 to Ronaldo. 264 for 242 to Ronaldo. 265 for 242 to Ronaldo. 265 for 243 to Ronaldo. 266 for 243 to Ronaldo. 267 for 243 to Ronaldo. 268 for 243 to Ronaldo. 268 for 244 to Ronaldo. 269 for 244 to Ronaldo. 269 for 245 to Ronaldo. 269 for 246 to Ronaldo. 270 for 246 to Ronaldo. 271 for 246 to Ronaldo. 272 for 246 to Ronaldo. 273 for 246 to Ronaldo. 273 for 247 to Ronaldo. 274 for 247 to Ronaldo. 274 for 248 to Ronaldo. 275 for 248 to Ronaldo. 275 for 249 to Ronaldo. 276 for 249 to Ronaldo. 277 for 249 to Ronaldo. 277 for 250 to Ronaldo. 277 for 251 to Ronaldo. 277 for 252 to Ronaldo. 278 for 252 to Ronaldo. 278 for 253 to Ronaldo. 279 for 253 to Ronaldo. 280 for 253 to Ronaldo. 280 for 254 to Ronaldo. 280 for 255 to Ronaldo. 281 for 255 to Ronaldo. 282 for 255 to Ronaldo. 283 for 255 to Ronaldo. 284 for 255 to Ronaldo. 285 for 255 to Ronaldo. 286 for 255 to Ronaldo. 287 for 255 to Ronaldo. 288 for 255 to Ronaldo. 289 for 255 to Ronaldo. 289 for 256 to Ronaldo. 290 for 256 to Ronaldo. 290 for 257 to Ronaldo. 291 for 257 to Ronaldo. 292 for 257 to Ronaldo. 293 for 257 to Ronaldo. 293 for 258 to Ronaldo. 294 for 258 to Ronaldo. 295 for 258 to Ronaldo. 296 for 258 to Ronaldo. 297 for 258 to Ronaldo. 298 for 258 to Ronaldo. 299 for 258 to Ronaldo. 299 for 259 to Ronaldo. 299 for 260 to Ronaldo. 299 for 261 to 299 for 262 to Ronaldo. 300 for 262 to Ronaldo. 300 for 263 to Ronaldo. 300 for 264 to Ronaldo. 301 for 264 to Ronaldo. 302 for 264 to Ronaldo. 302 for 265 to Ronaldo. 303 for 265 to Ronaldo. 304 for 265 to Ronaldo. 304 for 266 to Ronaldo. 304 for 267 to Ronaldo. 305 for 267 to Ronaldo. 306 for 267 367 to Ronaldo. 306 for 268 to Ronaldo. 307 for 268 to Ronaldo. 308 for 268 to Ronaldo. 308 for 269 to Ronaldo. 308 for 270 to Ronaldo. 308 for 271 to Ronaldo. 308 for 272 to Ronaldo. 309 for 272 to Ronaldo. 309 for 273 to Ronaldo. 310 for 273 to Ronaldo. 310 for 274 to Ronaldo. 311 for 274 to Ronaldo. 312 for 274 to Ronaldo. 312 for 275 to Ronaldo. 312 for 276 to Ronaldo. 313 for 276 to Ronaldo. 314 for 276 to Ronaldo. 314 for 277 to Ronaldo. 314 for 278 to Ronaldo. 314 for 279 to Ronaldo. 315 for 279 to Ronaldo. 315 for 280 to Ronaldo. 316 for 280 to Ronaldo. 316 for 281 to Ronaldo. 317 for 281 to Ronaldo. 317 for 282 to Ronaldo. 317 for 283 to Ronaldo. 317 for 284 to Ronaldo. 318 for 284 to Ronaldo. 318 for 285 to Ronaldo. 319 for 285 to Ronaldo. 319 for 286 to Ronaldo. 319 for 287 to Ronaldo. 319 for 288 to Ronaldo. 319 for 289 to Ronaldo. 320 for 289 to Ronaldo. 320 for 292 Ronaldo. 320 for 291 to Ronaldo. 320 for 292 to Ronaldo. 320 for 293 to Ronaldo. 321 for 293 to Ronaldo. 321 for 294 to Ronaldo. 322 for 294 to Ronaldo. 322 for 295 to Ronaldo. 322 for 296 to Ronaldo. 322 for 297 to Ronaldo. 322 for 298 to Ronaldo. 322 for 299 to Ronaldo. 323 for 200 399 to Ronaldo. 324 for 299 to Ronaldo. 324 for 300 to Ronaldo. 324 for 301 to Ronaldo. 325 for 301 to Ronaldo. 325 for 302 to Ronaldo. 326 for 302 to Ronaldo. 326 for 303 to Ronaldo. 326 for 304 to Ronaldo. 326 for 305 to Ronaldo. 326 for 306 to Ronaldo. 327 for 306 to Ronaldo. 327 for 307 to Ronaldo. 327 for 308 to Ronaldo. 327 for 309 to Ronaldo. 327 for 310 to Ronaldo. 327 for 311 to Ronaldo. 327 for 312 to Ronaldo. 327 for 313 to Ronaldo. 328 for 313 to Ronaldo. 328 for 314 to Ronaldo. 328 for 315 to Ronaldo. 329 for 315 to Ronaldo. 330 for 315 to 330 for 316 to Ronaldo. 330 for 317 to Ronaldo. 331 for 317 to Ronaldo. 332 for 317 to Ronaldo. 332 for 318 to Ronaldo. 333 for 318 to Ronaldo. 333 for 319 to Ronaldo. 333 for 322 Ronaldo. 334 for 322 Ronaldo. 334 for 321 to Ronaldo. 335 for 321 to 335 for 322 to Ronaldo. 335 for 323 to Ronaldo. 335 for 324 to Ronaldo. 336 for 324 to Ronaldo. 337 for 324 to Ronaldo. 338 for 324 to Ronaldo. 338 for 325 to Ronaldo. 338 for 326 to Ronaldo. 338 for 327 to Ronaldo. 339 for 327 to Ronaldo. 339 for 328 to Ronaldo. 339 for 329 to Ronaldo. 340 for 329 to Ronaldo. 340 for 330 to Ronaldo. 340 for 331 to Ronaldo. 341 for 331 to Ronaldo. 342 for 331 to Ronaldo. 343 for 331 to Ronaldo. 343 for 332 to Ronaldo. 343 for 333 to Ronaldo. 344 for 333 to Ronaldo. 345 for 333 to Ronaldo. 346 for 333 to Ronaldo. 346 for 334 to Ronaldo. 346 for 335 to Ronaldo. 347 for 335 to Ronaldo. 347 for 336 to Ronaldo. 347 for 337 to Ronaldo. 347 for 338 to Ronaldo. 348 for 338 to Ronaldo. 349 for 338 to Ronaldo. 350 for 338 to Ronaldo. 351 for 338 to Ronaldo. 351 for 339 to Ronaldo. 352 for 339 to Ronaldo. 352 for 342 Ronaldo. 353 for 342 Ronaldo. 353 for 341 to Ronaldo. 354 for 341 to Ronaldo. 355 for 341 to Ronaldo. 355 for 342 to Ronaldo. 356 for 342 to Ronaldo. 356 for 343 to Ronaldo. 357 for 343 to Ronaldo. 358 for 343 to Ronaldo. 358 for 344 to Ronaldo. 359 for 344 to Ronaldo. 359 for 345 to Ronaldo. 359 for 346 to Ronaldo. 359 for 347 to Ronaldo. 359 for 348 to Ronaldo. 359 for 349 to Ronaldo. 360 for 349 to Ronaldo. 361 for 349 to Ronaldo. 362 for 349 to Ronaldo. 363 for 349 to Ronaldo. 363 for 350 to Ronaldo. 364 for 350 to Ronaldo. 365 for 350 to Ronaldo. 366 for 350 to Ronaldo. 367 for 350 to Ronaldo. 368 for 350 to Ronaldo. 368 for 351 to Ronaldo. 369 for 351 to Ronaldo. 370 for 351 to Ronaldo. 371 for 351 to Ronaldo. 372 for 351 to Ronaldo. 372 for 352 to Ronaldo. 372 for 353 to Ronaldo. 372 for 354 to Ronaldo. 373 for 354 to Ronaldo. 374 for 354 to Ronaldo. 375 for 354 to Ronaldo. 375 for 355 to Ronaldo. 376 for 355 to Ronaldo. 377 for 355 to Ronaldo. 378 for 355 to Ronaldo. 378 for 356 to Ronaldo. 378 for 357 to Ronaldo. 379 for 357 to Ronaldo. 380 for 357 to Ronaldo. 381 for 357 to Ronaldo. 381 for 358 to Ronaldo. 382 for 358 to Ronaldo. 382 for 359 to Ronaldo. 383 for 359 to Ronaldo. 384 for 359 to Ronaldo. 385 for 359 to Ronaldo. 386 for 359 to Ronaldo. 386 for 360 to Ronaldo. 387 for 360 to Ronaldo. 388 for 360 to Ronaldo. 389 for 360 to Ronaldo. 390 for 360 to Ronaldo. 390 for 361 to Ronaldo. 391 for 361 to Ronaldo. 391 for 362 to Ronaldo. 392 for 362 to Ronaldo. 393 for 362 to Ronaldo. 394 for 362 to Ronaldo. 394 for 363 to Ronaldo. 395 for 363 to Ronaldo. 395 for 364 to Ronaldo. 395 for 365 to Ronaldo. 396 for 365 to Ronaldo. 397 for 365 to Ronaldo. 397 for 366 to Ronaldo. 397 for 367 to Ronaldo. 398 for 367 to Ronaldo. 399 for 367 to Ronaldo. 400 for 367 to Ronaldo. 401 for 367 to Ronaldo. 401 for 368 to Ronaldo. 402 for 368 to Ronaldo. 403 for 368 to Ronaldo. 404 for 368 to Ronaldo. 404 for 369 to Ronaldo. 404 for 370 to Ronaldo. 404 for 371 to Ronaldo. 405 for 371 to Ronaldo. 406 for 371 to Ronaldo. 407 for 371 to Ronaldo. 407 for 372 to Ronaldo. 408 for 372 to Ronaldo. 409 for 372 to Ronaldo. 410 for 372 to Ronaldo. 411 for 372 to Ronaldo. 411 for 373 to Ronaldo. 412 for 373 to Ronaldo. 413 for 373 to Ronaldo. 413 for 374 to Ronaldo. 413 for 375 to Ronaldo. 413 for 376 to Ronaldo. 413 for 377 to Ronaldo. 414 for 377 to Ronaldo. 414 for 378 to Ronaldo. 414 for 379 to Ronaldo. 414 for 380 to Ronaldo. 414 for 381 to Ronaldo. 415 for 381 to Ronaldo. 415 for 382 to Ronaldo. 416 for 382 to Ronaldo. 416 for 383 to Ronaldo. 416 for 384 to Ronaldo. 417 for 384 to Ronaldo. 417 for 385 to Ronaldo. 418 for 385 to Ronaldo. 418 for 385 to Ronaldo. 419 for 386 to Ronaldo. 419 for 387 to Ronaldo. 419 for 388 to Ronaldo. 420 for 388 to Ronaldo. 420 for 389 to Ronaldo. 421 for 389 to Ronaldo. 422 for 389 to Ronaldo. 422 for 392 Ronaldo. 422 for 391 to Ronaldo. 423 for 391 to Ronaldo. 423 for 392 to Ron. 423 for 393 to Ronaldo. 424 for 393 to Ronaldo. 425 for 393 to Ronaldo. 426 for 393 to Ronaldo. 426 for 394 to Ronaldo. 426 for 395 to Ronaldo. 426 for 396 to Ronaldo. 426 for 397 to Ronaldo. 427 for 397 to Ronaldo. 427 for 398 to Ronaldo. 427 for 399 to Ronaldo. 427 for 400 to Ronaldo. 428 for 400 to Ronaldo. 429 for 400 to Ronaldo. 429 for 401 to Ronaldo. 429 for 402 to Ronaldo. 430 for 402 to Ronaldo. 430 for 403 to Ronaldo. 430 for 404 to Ronaldo. 430 for 405 to Ronaldo. 430 for 406 to Ronaldo. 431 for 406 to Ronaldo. 431 for 407 to Ronaldo. 431 for 408 to Ronaldo. 431 for 409 to Ronaldo. 431 for 410 to Ronaldo. 431 for 411 to Ronaldo. 431 for 412 to Ronaldo. 432 for 412 to Ronaldo. 432 for 413 to Ronaldo. 433 for 413 to Ronaldo. 433 for 414 to Ronaldo. 434 for 414 to Ronaldo. 434 for 415 to Ronaldo. 435 for 415 to Ronaldo. 435 for 416 to Ronaldo. 436 for 416 to Ronaldo. 437 for 416 to Ronaldo. 437 for 417 to Ronaldo. 438 for 417 to Ronaldo. 438 for 418 to Ronaldo. 439 for 418 to Ronaldo. 440 for 418 to Ronaldo. 440 for 419 to Ronaldo. 441 for 419 to Ronaldo. 442 for 419 to Ronaldo. 443 for 419 to Ronaldo.
Hello guys, welcome to our stream guys. Double tap to screen guys to like my stream. Thank you so much guys. This point for Messi. Ronaldo. Messi. Ronaldo. Ronaldo again. Ronaldo. Tie points. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Ronaldo 5 for 5 points. Messi 4 double 2 points. Ronaldo 5 double 5 points. Ronaldo points. Messi points. Messi. Tie points. Ronaldo. Messi. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Messi. Ronaldo. Messi. Ronaldo. Messi. Messi again. Ronaldo. Messi, Messi, Messi. Messi, Messi, Messi. Leo, Leo, Messi. 5 points. Ronaldo, Ronaldo, Ronaldo. Messi, Messi, Messi. Leo, Leo, Messi. Leo, Leo, Messi. Leo, Leo, Messi. 10 points. 10 points. Leo, Leo, Messi. Referee go. Ronaldo, Ronaldo, Ronaldo. Again referee comes to the sink. Go. Messi, Messi, Messi. Messi, Messi, Messi. Messi, Messi, Messi. Ronaldo, Ronaldo, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, Ronaldo, Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Messi. Ronaldo. 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 Messi. Ronaldo. Messi.